even know how this one ended on my bookshelf, but I'm glad it did. Our protagonist, Kate Carr, believes she's a good person. She's always believed that. It's why she became a doctor in the first place. Because she was a good person and she wanted to help people. At some point, she's tired of her marriage and has been having an affair. The story begins with her plans to divorce her husband David. But David changes overnight and becomes the saint. It was hilarious. Katie is a 40-something-year-old doctor in the NHS, and her husband David is a newspaper columnist who's known as the angriest man in Holloway. I can't imagine being married to someone who's known as the angriest man of anywhere. Katie feels forgotten. She tells David about the affair and suggests a divorce. David leaves for 3 days and leaves her with the burden of telling the kids. The angriest man of Holloway returns and apologizes for not loving her the way she deserved to be loved. It seems he has begun receiving treatments from a guy named DJ Goodnews. DJ persuades David to embrace the love in the world. The divorce is called off, and DJ and David begin tackling the problem of homeless children in Holloway by persuading neighbors to take individual kids for a year or so. DJ moves in with the Carr family, and soon a homeless boy named Monkey is also eating at the Carr table. Thus begin a series of several remarkable schemes with an entertaining mix of humor and delicately suggestive questioning. Hasn't Katie, a doctor who helps the afflicted, always been the good one after all? By the end, the Carr family is restored whole. The last sentence of the book reads, "It's a spark I want to cherish, a splatter of life in the flat battery, but just at the wrong moment I catch a glimpse of the night sky behind David, and I can see that there is nothing out there at all." The last sentence was not consistent with the tone of the rest of the story, so I don't know what the intention of the author was. The book tackles one question. What does it mean to be good? Is Katie vain for believing she's good, and when her time comes to help homeless kids she refuses because of the status of her neighborhood? Is saving people from illnesses the only way she recognizes what being good means? Is she selfish in doing so, or is she selfless? It's brilliant. It made me question my own motives when doing a good deed. Do you do good because it makes you feel like you're a good person, or do you do good because it helps other people? These questions don't have the same meaning and therefore are not interchangeable. For instance, for us simple people, donating to a cause because it feels good without having done the research first might actually only help our ego. Not knowing exactly where your money goes, your used clothes or silverware, your child's toys or even your hair, not knowing exactly what would happen to it, where it will end up, and what it will be used for, is like throwing it in a pretty trash that says, "You're a good person," every time you throw something in it. It goes the same with volunteering. If you don't do your research, who are you really helping? Feeling good does not mean doing good, and that's brilliantly demonstrated in this book, How to Be Good by Nick Hornby. It was delightful and hilarious.